The band for the drive. Air quotes for the drive. Air quotes. You know, for the drive. That's the name of the band. Does anybody fucking remember this band? Like, I was thinking about it, because I'd seen this band in concert years and years back. Probably early 2000s. Maybe 2003 or some shit. I don't remember. Maybe it's 2006, 2007, 2002, 2004. I don't know. I'm assuming earlier, mid-ish 2000s. I can't fucking remember. Does anybody remember the band for the drive? Like, there was a time, like, and here's the thing. I can only find, like, the one video on YouTube that was, like, posted back in July 29th, 2009, by, like, a channel called Goddess Wicked. And here's the thing. It's only got 11K views. 11K views, and it's been up there since 2009, since middle of 2009. I try to look up, and this is for Noise Auction, the song Falling from Noise Auction. Now, here's the thing. I have a thing. Can I close this? I would like to read. Like, here's a description of the band. Hailing from Columbus, Ohio, and rising from the ashes of recently broken up Cringe, frontman Tom Klein, along with his drummer and keyboardist, formed a new group. This was the beginning of Noise Auction. Now, since then, the drummer and keyboardist has left, but the band continues with the new drummer leaving the keyboards behind. Noise Auction is due to release their third album in the next couple months of 2009, which means this article itself is from 2009. I couldn't, not even on that site or any other, or on YouTube, can I find lyrics for it. So I'm going to try to sing along with the song, but here's the thing. I don't know what half the words actually are, and the lyrics aren't actually on the page. So, one, not only have to try to go off what I think the lyrics are, but some of the words, I don't even know what the lyrics are supposed to be. So you might just hear me flub a made-up word or whatever I think fits. And here's the thing. I think it's hilarious that before they formed the band Noise Auction, and keep in mind, we're coming back to the idea of For the Drive. For the Drive is a completely different band. We are getting to that. We are getting to that. Main point is this. There's a band called Noise Auction. It has songs like Mute and Fortress and Beautiful Tragedy. I think they're a great band. I enjoy Noise Auction. That being said, the song I'm going to try to sing is Falling. But apparently Noise Auction itself apparently isn't very popular because hardly anyone even knows it exists. I'm not even sure if they even tour anymore themselves. But here's the thing. It was at a venue that probably doesn't even exist anymore called Promo West Pavilion. It's in this really big city. It's actually the capital of the state of Ohio. It's called Columbus. And it was actually during an event called a Blitz Bash. It is a rock concert thing that's hosted by, and keep in mind, you had Sonic Temple. Before that was Rock on the Range. Blitz Bash has existed before Rock on the Ranges even existed. And it was hosted by a rock station called 99.7 The Blitz, which is an absolutely amazing radio station. It's pretty much the only radio station I listen to, but in general. I'll glimpse at some others, but for the most part, The Blitz is what I usually listen to. Anyway, it's like rock, alternative. You'll hear some System of a Down, and just basically what's popular. It's cool shit. I like it. I tune into them. Main point is this. I mean, heck, I'm not gonna get any names because I don't want to. Don't know if the DJs of the Blitz would feel comfortable with that. I'm just saying this: the people that do host on the Blitz station and run all that stuff for that, pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. And I enjoy listening to them in their morning because I work third shift and I'll get off, and when on my way home from work, I'll hear them like talking about, and there's like 4 or 5 of them. 2 of them are actually married to each other, and it's just they're interesting to listen to, and they usually have interesting things to say. So, anyway, they host a thing called the Blitz Bash, and it was like $15. $15. And I got to see 6 bands at Promo, West Pavilion. It's in this big city called Columbus. Anyway, 2 of the earlier bands, I don't remember who the fuck they were. It's just a fucking blank for me. And of course, this is 6 bands. There were 6 bands playing at this Blitz Bash. The first 2 bands, I don't remember at all. The last 2 bands were Hinder and Boba Flex. And I have actually seen Boba Flex a total like 3 or 4 times. And heck, there was one time I'd seen Boba Flex at a different concert where there was a 3 Days Grace and Smile of His Soul and Hinder and stuff like that. No, Hinder was at that concert. Because the concert with Noise Auction had Hinder. Okay. Main point is that later on that day, like an hour after that Blitz Bash, there was at Nationwide Arena 3 bands playing there. And anyone who went to the Blitz Bash got free admission to that Nationwide Arena thing, which consists of first off the band Hella, which at one point had like a 20-minute drum solo. Like that drummer, holy shit, tried to kill it. And he was. Holy shit, he was awesome. And then of course you had Mars Volta, which actually a lot of people in the stadium fell asleep. Not because they were bad, not because they were boring. They were amazing and exciting. It's just 1, everybody was so exhausted. And 2, while Mars Volta is very high energy and very, very good music, I mean, they are amazing at what they do, it was also just very relaxing. Mars Volta is just, it's relaxing. It's just, it's not, I mean, they're definitely exciting, and they're definitely amazing and really good at playing instruments. It's just soothing. It's good. I'm trying to compliment them. And then System of a Down for like 2 hours. So that was pretty kick-ass. It was actually the very first time I heard the song Mr. Jack. So that was interesting to hear live as a first-time experience for that song. Because I had never really heard too much of the Steal This album at that point. The internet was still in its infancy. I don't even think Facebook... Hell, I don't even think MySpace existed yet. I'm not sure. Which that's the precursor to Facebook. So we're talking about the thing that existed before Facebook existed. So you basically... And here's the thing. You couldn't find System Down albums, really. At that time, the only way I got the Toxicity album was a burnt copy. Because you couldn't find a physical copy to buy. Though since then I've bought physical copies when I could. But it's just, you want to hear the music, and it's just, you can't find a physical copy. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Main point is this. There were 6 bands playing at Blitz Bash, and then 3 at the Nationwide like an hour after that, which, amazing day. Very much enjoyed it. And like I said, the first 2 bands of that 6, so we had 2 bands I can't remember, then we had For the Drive, then Noise Auction, then Hinder, then Boba Flex, and then at Nationwide we had Hella, Mars Volta, and System of a Down. Now here's the thing, guys. Noise Auction, you can find stuff on YouTube for. You can type in Noise Auction. But a lot of it's older videos. Like this. This is posted 2009. And holy shit. And it's technically set as a music video to fucking Twilight. And like I said, not trying to knock that or anything. I mean, it's just not something I really got into. I'm just saying the fact that you can only find 1 video of it. And they're such an amazing band. But here's what I'm trying to go with. I'm not trying to knock Noise Auction at all. In fact, I'm trying to say this. Noise Auction, the band Noise Auction. Apparently this Tom Klein guy, and in fact, anyone who's ever been a part of Noise Auction, I want you to be hearing this video. I also find it hilarious that my entire channel is cringe, and yet I didn't even know that thing where before you guys founded the band Noise Auction, you actually had a band called Cringe. You literally were a band, and the name of your band was Cringe. And it's not that it was a cringy name. Your band name was literally the word cringe. That is hilarious. But the main thing I'm trying to say is this. Do you guys remember For the Drive? You played right after them. It was the day that, it was in Columbus, Ohio. There were like 6 bands playing. It was a Blitz Bash. Hinder and Bogaflex were there too. There's also 2 other bands, which probably, if they ever hear this video, they're going to feel sad because they're like, you didn't remember us. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I wish I remembered you guys, okay? Like, I know there were 2 other bands, and I liked them too. I remember they were pretty cool too. But I don't remember them at all. At all. Not even the tiniest bit. And keep in mind, that was Nationwide Arena. System Down, Hella, and Mars Volta were playing later that day. I'm just trying to say this. Noise Auction, I hope you are hearing this. Because I want you and For the Drive to go on tour together. You guys can bring other bands too. But I want the main focus of your tour to be Noise Auction and For the Drive. Which is the point I'm trying to say here. Can anyone remember the band For the Drive? Hell, if any of the DJs from the Blitz hear this, do you guys remember the Blitz Bash I'm talking about? Hell, I remember one point there was a fucking stand for White Castle there. It was selling people entire fucking crave cases of White Castle. You would be surprised at how many stoned people were buying multiple goddamn cases of crave. I bought a case, but that's just because I like White Castle. I don't smoke, but I like White Castle. It's delicious. Anyway, I also remember Volt Energy Soda. That was pretty cool. They sold it in fucking goddamn 2 liters. And they even had it on tap at places like Burger King. Probably why they stopped selling it like that, because they're like, maybe selling an energy drink in a 2-liter or maybe having it on tap in restaurants is not safe. But it was awesome. Which is probably adding to the not safe part. Main point I'm trying to say is this. Volt Energy Soda was delicious. And it was good, but probably not good for you. Definitely not good for you. Like, it's probably worse for you to not do. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Main thing I'm saying is this. Noise Auction. Do you remember the band For the Drive? You're like, Noise Auction's like, but why aren't you asking about us? Because I can remember your names of your songs. Because I can find them on YouTube. Even though apparently your band has even become unpopular as well, where like no one remembers you. Like, I feel that should be rectified. I feel like everybody who comes across this video should search the band Noise Auction. They have songs like Mute and Fortress and I think Radio or something. Something about like Turn Off the Radio or some shit. I can't remember. My memory sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not looking shit up. I don't want to. I can't even bother to fucking practice the goddamn song. Hell, I can at least try to write out what I think the lyrics are, but I'm not going to do that. It's going to take too much fucking effort. I don't want to do it. No. Too much fucking work. And you're like, well, can you edit a video? Fuck that. I'm never goddamn editing any fucking videos. Ever. Don't want to. Fuck that. I'd rather just drink some tea and eat some Cadbury cream eggs. Okay? Okay. Main thing I'm trying to say is this. I think Noise Auction is a great band. But on that Blitz Bash, there were 6 bands playing. The order was Band A, that I can't remember. Band B, that I can't remember. Then For the Drive. Then Noise Auction. Then Hinder. Then Bobaflex. Then I went to Nationwide Arena and heard Hella and Mars Volta and System of a Down. I remember enjoying all of the bands I heard that day. Though, out of all of them, I actually felt I enjoyed For the Drive quite a bit. Enough that I bought a signed CD from the fucking band. I also bought a Noise Auction CD, too. I wasn't able to buy any System Down merch because, one, I can't even remember if they were selling any merch at fucking Nationwide Arena. But also, I was so fucking exhausted. Like, here's the thing. I don't drink. And yet I was fucking wobbling from that because I was just so into the fucking System Down music and I had been basically rocking out too hard where like I was just so fucking exhausted. Like I was ready to fucking pass out. It was just I was just so tired. And here's the thing, guys. bought a Noise Auction CD, and I bought a For the Drive CD. And here's the thing, not only did I just buy a For the Drive CD, I bought a signed For the Drive CD, which means I bought the fucking CD from For the Drive, and I stood in the line, I got the CD fucking signed by the band. I had a signed CD I had Noise Auction, but I had a signed CD from For the Drive. And here's the thing, I at least listened to that For the Drive CD at least 100 times before, that CD eventually went away. Which, I'm not even sure when that exactly happened. I have my suspicions, but I don't actually know. That being said, I really enjoyed that CD. I remember listening to that CD 100 times through. Not in one sitting, mind you. But I remember the whole course of the time I had that CD, I listened to the For the Drive CD at least 100 plus fucking times. I had a signed CD from the band For the Drive. The CD is gone. I can't remember anything about the band For the Drive. I can't even remember a single one of their songs. I listened to that CD 100 plus times, maybe even several hundred times, maybe even over 1,000 times, and yet I cannot remember a single name to a single fucking track they did. And I liked their music. I remember listening to it like 1,000 plus times. I remember I really, really liked it. I remember that I liked it, and yet I can't remember a single line of lyrics out of any song they made. I can't even remember what any of their songs are about. It's a complete fucking blank. All I remember is that I really enjoyed it, that I enjoyed it a lot, and I listened to it over a fucking 1,000 times, and that I thought the For the Drive band was amazing. I can't remember the name of a single track. I can't remember what the songs were about at all. I can't remember what a single line of lyrics are. I can't even remember what kind of pictures or imagery were associated with it. I remember there being like a little art book or some shit that came with it that I also thought was absolutely fucking amazing. I can't remember a single fucking thing about it though. I can at least find Noise Auction on YouTube. I can find mention of it on Google, but I can't find the lyrics right now to the fucking song anywhere. And I only find like one fucking video or some shit. So even that Noise Auction's kind of hard to come by. But it can be found. Here's the thing. I remember watching For the Drive in concert. For the Drive came on right fucking before Noise Auction. So here's the thing. Noise Auction, the band. I hope you are listening to this. Because if there's anybody out there who remembers the band For the Drive that you guys played with, that you guys went on stage immediately after in Promo West Pavilion on Columbus for a Blitz Bash back in like the early mid 2000s. If there is anybody who remembers that, it's you. Because I want you and the band For the Drive to do a tour together. If you do, I'll be, whenever you're in like Ohio, I'll be at your concert. You won't know it's me because, I won't go up and introduce myself like that. I'll just be like, I might go up and buy some stuff and you get it signed, but you won't know it's me. Even if you watch this video. Unless you recognize me from this picture. So, but aside from that, you're not gonna know it's me. But I'm just saying, I'll go see you. I'll go buy your stuff. But you're not gonna know it's me. You're gonna forget this face by then. So, but I'm just saying, I want to see you guys in concert again. I remember seeing Noise Auction in concert, and I really enjoyed you guys. I thought you were awesome. And I really remember that I really, 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 really liked For the Drive. But like I said, I bought a signed CD. I listened to it over 1,000 times. They had an art book I thought was awesome. I can't remember the name of a single track. I can't remember what the songs were about, even remotely. I can't remember a single line of lyrics at all. I can't even remember what the art book is. And here's the thing. no matter what combination of anything, even if I try to type in things into Google, like in regard to Blitz Bash, or to Columbus, or to bands, or to even the noise auction with other bands, I can't find anything about For the Drive. I find a band called The Drive, or Drive, but it's an entirely different thing. It's not the same band. Like I said, I remember this band being called For the Drive. But I can't remember anything. This is the weirdest fucking thing. Like, I remember the band For the Drive being amazing in concert. I remember really enjoying their music. I remember enjoying it so much that I felt I needed a signed CD from them, and I listened to it like over 1,000 fucking times. I remember thinking, from the aesthetic to the sound, everything of their music was incredible. And I felt like, even then, I felt like Noise Auction and For the Drive were like soulmates in terms of bands. In terms of like, you know, like there's some bands that are meant to hang out. Like, take Korn. Korn will forever, in my opinion, be a band that should be closely associated with Deftones. Like Deftones and Korn. I feel like those are, peanut butter and jelly. Fucking peanut butter and chocolate. They're the Reese cups of fucking rock and roll. Like, I felt like Noise Auction and For the Drive had that kind of chemistry that they're meant to be together. And I can't and here's the thing. I can't find any mention of the band For the Drive anywhere on the internet. Whether it's YouTube, Google, anywhere, even Facebook. I can't find it. I can't find anything of it. And I can't remember any specifics. It's like it doesn't exist. Like, tell me this band actually does fucking exist. Like, what? Did I just imagine it? Because I bought a fucking signed CD. I remember buying the signed goddamn CD of them. I remember listening to it over 1,000 times. I remember that I really, 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 really enjoyed it. That I would go back and forth between listening to that CD and Noise Auction. And yet, I can't remember a fucking thing from the band For the Drive. I can't remember what the name of a single track is. Like, it's just like, for whatever reason, it's just blanked out of my memory. I can't remember it all, no matter how hard I try. And I tried really, really hard. And I've tried, it's like the band doesn't exist. Like somebody wiped it out of history. So please, band Noise Auction, if you are listening to this, where the fuck is the band For the Drive? Are they alive? Did like fucking Will Smith and the MIB come and wipe them out? Like, what happened to that band? Where are they? What was the name of that album they released when they were, touring with you? I want to hear the music that they wrote again, but I can't remember. Like, they existed, right? Because I remember them existing. I just can't remember any details. Like, it's just... And like I said, I listened to it like over a fucking 1,000 times, and yet I can't remember a single fucking track name. I can't remember the name of a single song. So please, band For the Drive, Tom Klein, or any person who's ever been a part of the band For the Drive. I mean, Noise Auction. Sorry. Anyone who's ever been a part of the band For the Drive. God, I said it again. Noise Auction. Anyone who's been a part of the band Noise Auction, do you remember For the Drive? And hell, if you actually are a member of the band For the Drive, what happened to you? Why can I not find anything? I can't find anything about you guys. I want to hear your music again. I can't remember it. Why am I drawing a blank on that? You guys in Noise Auction should play together. More. You're awesome. I can't remember anything. But yeah, just the band For the Drive. They played at a Blitz Bash with Noise Auction back in the early or mid 2000s. It was at Promo West Pavilion. 99 Cent Blitz was hosting it back at the Blitz Bash. Later that same day, like an hour after that concert at Promo West, there was a concert at Nationwide Arena with Hella, Mars Volta, and System of a Down. But yeah, Noise Auction. Where is For the Drive? I want you all to be together. And, like, seriously, why can't I remember a single song name? Now I'm going to try to sing Falling, but I don't know what the actual lyrics are, and I can't find a thing of the lyrics anywhere, so I'm just going to have to guess what you're saying. I'm terrible guessing, by the way. You're like, can you do better? No, I'm terrible at singing. This would be awful. Falling. Melody, where you been? I've like memories under my skin. Vision. Mine. With the memories of you and I falling under her spell, sedated in mischief, losing herself, falling from reality, sedated in mischief, losing herself, leaving you what to do. Me, essence of Venus and dead girl smile, falling in love into darkly, too cold to feel anything. She's too cold to feel anything. I would do better if there was lyrics to read. I don't even know what the words are. Even after I say them, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be saying. Oh, that's all my fault. Never knew that hey, you would be so difficult. Hot the time out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop this. You guys get the point. I can't sing to begin with, and I don't even know what the words are. Granted, I'm also kind of tempted like Beautiful Tragedy and stuff like that. But you can at least find Noise Auction. But I can't find For the Drive. And I'm also tempted to try to sing some Perfect Circle. Huh. I see a suggested video for a new Markiplier thing called Mark and Bob Bunk Their Beds. I want to check that out later. I imagine it'd be hilarious. I enjoy Markiplier videos. Oh, Gorillas is up. I did a video called Windmill. I just wrote Windmill repeatedly. It's got a picture of a guy with Blue Summers from Trigun. I did the Gorillas Feel Good Inc. song. I feel like I did a really good job singing that. I mean, good by my standards. So I'm setting the bar really low. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say is, what the fuck happened to the band For the Drive? Where are they? Why can't I find them? They existed, right? Noise Auction. If you're hearing this, go find For the Drive. And then do a dual tour with you two bands together. If bands can have soulmates, they're your soulmate. Because some random guy on the internet likes both of you. The end.